Hey everyone, Brian here for Field Gaming, and today we're ranking top marksmen this season and analyze why they are so effective in today's current meta. Remember, this is just our take and not in any particular order, so don't sweat it out. First on our list is Claude. He's been made stronger and other times weaker for the longest time. But you know what? He's still really good. What makes him cool isn't just how much damage he can do, but how fast he can move and attack. His second skill helps him dodge some of the enemy attacks. And his first skill makes him even faster and stronger every time he uses it because it can stack up, making him hard to catch. With his speed and strength, Claude stays at the top, especially in higher levels of play. Now let's shine the spotlight on Melissa. She's really good at moving around quickly and changing her tactics when needed. As a marksman, she's super strong at dealing big damage to enemies. Her skill, Eyes on You, can hit multiple enemies at once, which is awesome. But what makes her special is how she can attack and defend at the same time. Her ultimate skill helps her push enemies away when they get too close, and her first skill lets her dash away from danger fast. With these skills, Melissa is a tough opponent to beat on the battlefield. Next on our list is Karrie, a hero in Mobile Legends known as the Tank Buster. She's really good at dealing true damage, which means she can hurt even the toughest tank heroes. Even though she mostly focuses on attacking one enemy at a time, Karrie has some skills that make her attacks really strong. Plus, she can dash around while still hitting her enemies, which makes her hard to catch. If you want to make her even tougher, you can give her some tank items along with items that boost her damage like Endless Battle and Golden Staff. Next, let's talk about Ixia, a special kind of marksman hero in Mobile Legends, who has become a really popular. Unlike some heroes who are super strong right from the start, Ixia becomes powerful as players learn to use her better. Her secret weapon is her passive skill. The more she fights, the more she powers up, allowing her to deal huge damage, and also heal herself a bit with every attack. Plus, her ultimate skill is awesome for hitting many enemies at the same time, which makes her a great team player in big battles. Next on the list are Popo and Koopa, a pair that might surprise you with how good they are in Mobile Legends. Even though some people might not think much of them, they're actually really doing good. The game makers, Munton, have boosted their ability to deal damage, especially when they're equipped with items that increase damage and critical hits. What's also cool is that Popo can control his pet, Koopa, which adds a whole new level of strategy to how they play. Plus, Popo's traps are super handy for the team because they give instant vision of enemies when they're set off. So don't underestimate this duo, they can really shake things up in the battlefield. Next on our list is One, a hero in Mobile Legends who stands out for her amazing ability to move around quickly. Because of her special ability, she can dash after shooting an arrow, and the faster she shoots, the faster she dashes. This makes her really hard to catch, especially when she gets items that makes her shoot faster. Also, her second skill can instantly remove negative effects, which helps keep her alive longer. But the really cool thing is her ultimate move, which makes her invincible while she attacks enemies from above. And don't forget about the serious damage she can deal to enemies. She's a real powerhouse on the battlefield. Next is Granger, a hero in Mobile Legends who's still pretty strong. Even though some people say he's not good as he used to be, Granger is great in the jungle because he can clear out monsters really fast with just his first skill. If you play him smartly, he can be a big threat, especially at the beginning of the game. What's cool is that Granger doesn't need a lot of items to be powerful. His first skill is often enough to dominate enemies, but of course, with accuracy. Plus, his second skill lets him dash in any direction, so it's good at both chasing down enemies and getting away. And his ultimate move, it can be super deadly if you use it at just the right time. Next on our list is Clint, who might surprise some people as a strong hero in Mobile Legends. While he might not be the first hero you think of, Clint is actually really powerful. His skills hit hard, dealing big damage, especially when combined with his passive ability. After using his skill, he gets an extra attack with a longer reach, which can do crazy damage to enemies. Plus, Clint's second skill lets him dash backward while shooting, which helps him get away from enemies chasing him. If you play Clint well and use his abilities carefully, he can be a huge threat as a marksman in the game. Next is Brody. He's a real force when it comes to dealing damage and moving fast on the battlefield. With Brody, his regular attacks hit really hard and he can move to a different spot after attacking, which makes him super mobile. Even though he might not attack as fast as some other marksmen in the game, he can still deal a ton of damage. Plus, his second skill not only stuns enemies, but also lets him move to a certain spot, which makes him really flexible. Brody's also great in team fights because his ultimate skill can hurt lots of enemies that he's already marked with his passive ability. Last but definitely not least is Beatrix. She stands out from other marksmen because she's like having two heroes in one. Need to hit a lot of enemies at once or focus on taking down one strong enemy, Beatrix can do both. She's famous for her power to defeat mages and other vulnerable heroes with just a single shot, showing off her amazing attack strength. Even though she's not the fastest hero on the field, her ability to deal huge damage makes her a top choice. Just work on getting better at aiming her skills, and Beatrix will be an unstoppable force in your Mobile Legends games. And lastly, for the honorable mentions, which is Layla, Moskov, Bruno, Nathan, and of course Hanabi. These heroes can be a very good marksman in the game when used properly and with the right lineup. And that's it! I hope you learned a thing or two in this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more contents, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. This is Brian, and see you again on the next one.